as you can see. Yes, I am in the Americans. I don't have any of the new stuff they just released today. There's a new update that they've released. It's called Locked On, but I don't know what the exact version is. If you can hear my fan, it's because it's kind of warmer in my room right now, so got the fan going. But what we're in here to check out is a new map they released. They released a couple. They released one for ship battles. This one's Alaska, one that I've actually been anticipating for a while now. They also released one for naval forces as well. This one, Coral Islands. But we are in here. There's 3 different ones. There's this one, and this one. If you choose to do Conquest. But you know what, that's what we'll do. We'll do all 3 of the Conquest versions. Starting with this one. My normal settings. Set me to the Allied team. Check it out. I'm gonna try not to get into any aircraft. However, my helicopter has been made better, and I've learned how to control it a little bit better as well. So, see, with the helicopter, there's an upgrade you can get for it that's labeled the 40mm. It's 40mm grenade launchers instead of the 7.62 turret. It replaces the 7.62 machine guns with 40mm turrets. Or grenade launchers, not turrets. Which make it very useful. So, my combination with it is the 40mm turret with the rockets. The 76 amount. I'll show you here when it spawns in. I'm gonna have to set that up again. I was checking out the new jets they added for premium purchase. This is my normal setup right here. The 76 rockets. Currently, we're in here to check out stuff with this. Comically enough, this is probably the closest we're ever going to get to a Canadian map, so. My paint scheme technically is not wrong. In a situation like this battle, it's almost certain that we'd end up helping America with this bull. Lovely. Beautiful team, or AI. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Swear to God, there's a tank over there. One of the reasons, one of the reasons why I've been so excited for this map is that this. Not what I intended to happen, but shows off what I was talking about. And that's why most people aren't scared of those, because you can kill them with 50 cals a week. However, be scared of AAA. Be very scared of AAA. AAA will ruin your day. Because AAA is normally running 30 to 40 millimeter cannons. Technically, the tank I'm in, you can kill with 50 cals. If you want to get super technical about it. That's what I like right there. You can just Kool-Aid man through a building. Just okay. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. This pink one, for instance. You can't. Didn't think so. Note to self. Back of it you can shoot through with 50s. I don't care about the loader, get the gunner back. The gunner's currently more important than the loader. Can we just get like shit fixed so I can leave, please? Great. You know, I really like this tank, but there's times where it's just a giant crock of crap because the older tanks can puncture these things like they're nothing, and that's what they stick you up against. Things with solid shot rounds like that. We're gonna show you what I do with this thing, because that severely aggravated me, and I feel I need revenge. So I have a setting I need to go put back. What the hell do you think I just said? Yeah. Wow. This works. Fire rocket is set. Shut up. See? See? It is set. Don't lie to me. Recommendation for those of you who are becoming new to helicopters in this game on console. I don't know if you can do it on Xbox, but if you're on PS4, keyboard is recommended with helicopters. Because you can do stuff like that if you use keyboard and mouse. You can kick the rudder, you can throw it up on its side and stuff. You can't do that with the remote quite as easily as my brother found out the hard way. He kicked it up on its side like that and the thing kept going over on him. And that's the 40mm grenades. not the respective weapon I wanted, but see, that happened to him. You can't exactly pull out of that very easily with a with a remote. Pull out of it quite easily with a keyboard like I just did. Oh, let's have to reload too. It's actually a tracking button if you guys didn't know. Oh, look at that, he's inside of a building. Believe it or not, you can drop that concrete block. If you hit it with a cannon round from a tank, it drops. I don't know if it'll work with a grenade launcher. not there is what makes those useful. As long as you're in a situation where there's no AAA up, you throw that thing into hover mode and you're set. Whoa! Damn. They put some effort into this. Like, legitimately put some effort into these. I mean, that's something like one comes to expect from Gaijin with this game. You expect them to put a lot into it. I mean, you get up close and personal with a skyscraper to the point where you can see the lights on the ceiling and the desks and stuff in the building. Like, that's a heck of a lot more effort than one would expect. Oh shit, got too close. Somebody hiding somewhere. Also, if anybody has any idea how to convince Gaijin to allow us to have custom vinyls, like vinyl options, like the way you can on PC, how I can technically get a camo, like an actual camouflage on here. If you can convince them, there's no way of convincing them to get that done, that'd be amazing. Because currently, I don't like the way this thing looks, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I mean, I don't mind the way it looks, but it looks a lot better with camo. There we go. Oh, that lucky little bugger respawned. Where's the canopies back up? Well, that's the Alaska map, guys. I just wanted to show off the Alaska map and let you guys know there's some new stuff. I'll go out and show off some other new stuff that was added here. There's the Coral Islands map. I'm not gonna look at that one at the moment. Actually, I probably won't. It's kind of a naval battle one. I'm not really doing much with the naval battle stuff at the moment. Okay, for these guys, you have the M1A1 Abrams for rank 7. I do believe this would be the current version of the Abrams, or close to it anyways. I don't believe there's anything new in here. There is one thing that kind of irritates me. Oh yeah, there's some... I believe this one... I'm pretty sure they added a new jet for these guys somewhere. I think. I could be wrong though. I don't think they did actually. There's one thing that kind of irritates me about this thing. This thing is actually in a couple different countries now, and it kind of bugs me. Because see, I'm going to show you what bugs me right here in modifications. Keep an eye on this section right here, weaponry. More specifically, rockets. And you'll understand in a minute. They did, however, add a couple new researchable boats. There's the Sumner, or Somers, or whatever the heck it is. The Somers class, the USS Somers. I'm most likely pronouncing that wrong. And then you got the USS Brooklyn class. As you can see, it's got 3 turrets on the front, 2 on the back, as well as aircraft launching platforms. It's got 3 AAA emplacements, 4 AAA emplacements, sorry, on each side. It's got radar, which will be probably implemented here soon. They've been, in their video about it, they said they were gonna look into, or they were gonna be working on that stuff. Doesn't appear to be any torpedo tubes that I can see. But I mean, it is a cruiser, so that does make sense. The destroyer, the Somers, has 2 turrets on the front. Looks to be 2 AAA emplacements, 1 on the back, 1 on the front, 2 turrets on the back, 2 on the front. And then you got the 3 torpedo tubes. Again, radar that will probably be implemented here shortly. Then we go over to Germany. This is where we're gonna meet the issue that I have. We have the Type 1963A mob. Bring this out here for you. Okay, where it says here, it says turret times 3. If it, or right here it says turret 15 centimeter Mark 36 cannon times 2. That means it's a dual barrel emplacement. Whereas this one down here is a quad barrel emplacement. This one here is an 8 barrel. Or no, there's just 8 torpedoes, sorry. There's 2 tubes quad mount. And it's just some information for you guys, so in case you didn't get why I was like times 3 and then times 2 or whatever on there. That could confuse some people. You got the Nuremberg. I'm probably pronouncing that right. Or probably pronouncing that wrong, sorry. Not right. And I could be pronouncing it right, but I highly doubt that. Here's that radar again. Got turrets on the front and turrets on the back. This is where they started doing the turtle shell armor on the turrets. Because it's got the flat and then flat sides and stuff. If you look up pictures of the Bismarck, you'll see the turrets on that kind of look like that. That's the turtle shell armor that they used. Now here's where we're going to run into the first issue that I have. Nope, sorry, wrong. It's the Japanese and the French, or Japanese and the Italian. Pretty sure it's the French. These guys now have a British aircraft. They also have the MiG-19 or MiG-15. Oh yeah, no, the MiG-19S and the Sabre are now researchable in the German tech tree as captured aircraft. They also have the Seahawk, which looks like this. Got 420 mils, 40-second reload. And this here, as you can see, is a carrier hook. So this is a carrier-borne aircraft. Modifications: it's got air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles. These are dumbfire missiles. They're not lock-on or anything. They're just dumbfire. You aim with them like you do with the helicopter and stuff. It's also got bombs. Not sure, but I think these guys got a new researchable tank as well. The Leopard 2A5. If you want more of an in-depth review of these tanks, go to a channel called Fly Daily. PHLYDAILY, if you want to know how to spell it. He does reviews on all of these things on the dev servers. I wasn't asked to do that, so no one assumes that I was. I don't even know the guy. I just watch his channel all the time. So the Russians have the T-80U. These I haven't even seen reviews on yet, but I also don't really get notifications for channels, even if I have the channel notifications turned on. This is the T-84 or T-80U, sorry. I don't know where I got 4 from, but here's the information for that. You can pause the video and read this stuff. You can also come in and look at it on your own as well, if you so choose. And they got the AAA with SAMs. These are guided missiles with machine guns. I believe those are 20 mils, 30 mils, as well as air-to-air missiles, which is actually wrong. Those should be AA missiles. They're SAMs, so they'd be surface-to-air missiles, not air-to-air missiles, because you're not shooting them from the air, you're shooting them from the ground. That's probably just a typo on their part. But the radar does actually work on this thing now. So that's nice. The tracking system and everything is actually pretty cool. I've played around with that already once. Works really well with ATGMs and stuff like that. Same with anti-aircraft vehicles. They're of a lot more use now. Here's the, I believe, the 2 new Russian jets you can research. Oh yeah, these guys. Give me this back. Each section got new boats. These guys got this thing for a premium ship you can get. I'm not going to try and pronounce any of these names. You guys can hop on and read them if you so choose. This one's got the nameplate on the side of it. That's cool. Look at the amount of turrets on the back of this thing. Holy cow. These guys actually got more than everybody else did. PR-30. There's actually something funny about these guys. They actually have a submarine. It's this thing. This is actually a sub. Here's one of it that I don't want to test sail it. There we go. This is actually a submarine. There'd actually be a hatch that closes in these on the inside. And down here we got the light cruiser, the new researchable one they added. The Kurov, I believe that's pronounced. You got your scout aircraft here. You guys can pause and read the information on that stuff. Next one, we have the British. All they got was this thing. Okay, your scout aircraft there again. Bunch of anti-aircraft emplacements on this thing. Don't believe we got anything new in here other than the Seahawk. Army, I'm pretty sure there's nothing new in here either. Oh yeah, never mind. I was wrong. And Challenger 2. There's the information for that. Fly Daily actually posted a video on this thing recently. Japan. These guys got a new premium tank. And they also got a jet, which you can get. This is where we run into the first thing I have the problem with. We're going to go into the modifications here. Here's where I told you to keep an eye on. See something that isn't there on the American version that's here on this one? The air-to-air missiles. As far as I'm concerned, this should be on the premium American jet. This one's an 8.3. The American one is a 9.0. Why does this one not have the air-to-air missiles, but the Japanese captured one does? That one kind of irritates me. Wasn't sure if I These guys got the Ariete, which I believe is just an Abrams. Yeah, I believe it's either a variant of the Abrams or a variant of something else. Kinda looks like a German tank. Actually, back over into aviation here, there's a couple other new things they added. There's this thing, the SM-92 twin boom aircraft. Then over here we have the G91. These guys were all supposed to get something called the Mitsubishi. Sorry, that was these guys. I skipped right over it, actually. The Mitsubishi T2. Fly also does a video on this thing. It's actually quite an agile little jet. And last but not least, we have French. We have the aviation tree. These guys also got their own jet. Legitimately their own jet. Kind of looks like a mixture of an ME-262 and other planes that these guys have built. This one's kind of like a fighter bomber, so it's kind of like an attacker. It's got bombs. You can have the option of 10 250s. Actually, I'll just do this and let you guys look at it. Now these right here are your air-to-air missiles. You only get 4 of those, and that's it. What I feel like would be nice would be to mix these with some bombs, or mix these with some of the other rockets. Would be kind of nice. So you could have air-to-air missiles and ground attack capabilities. Here's the other jet that they got, which comically enough has the ability to mix air-to-air missiles with ground attack missiles. Go back into that here so you guys can read all of that. If you want more information on these, again, go to Fly's channel or log into the game and check it out. Here's what this thing looks like. These guys also got this edition. These guys got helicopters now. For those of you who are wanting to get into helicopters but are too far from the rank 5 aircraft or tank, you can also go with the premium aircraft and unlock this tech tree. Because if you look at it, it says right there in the thing, it says to access the vehicle, the following conditions must be made or met. Rank 5 tank, aircraft, or helicopter. So you can technically buy this helicopter and you unlock the ability to purchase this. And that works for all of the countries with the helicopters. So US, America, Russia, and now France. I imagine Britain is probably going to get their own helicopters as well as Japan. Italy probably will too at some point as well. They'll probably end up using American or British helicopters or French. Most likely French, because I believe they were allied with France. If you want to take a look at all these, again, go to Fly's channel. He'll probably be doing lots of reviews on a lot of this stuff. These guys, I do believe, also got a new tank. No, they didn't. These are the only guys that didn't get a new tank. They got a new aircraft and helicopters, but that's it. Yeah, that'll be it for this video, guys. Sorry it was a little shorter than normal, but figured I'd show this off some of the new stuff, show you guys a new map. Got kind of a sore throat today, so not really able to talk as much. As you can probably hear, my voice gradually got worse throughout this. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.